Picking up the vlog. To episode 2 or 3, whatever the fuck this is gonna be. We're at the gym right now, hitting legs. Starting with 225. I got the big ass tripod out, so we're gonna get some good ass recording today. But yeah, I'm gonna record the first set. Yo, what's up? So, gonna be doing a little commentary on this leg day. So this is actually some older footage. This is actually from, I believe, like May 8th. Like, that's how old this footage was. Again, still sorting through. I'm very disorganized, working on it. But this is 225. This was, I believe I hit this for 8. This is so long ago, I don't even remember. But my warm-up sets, I've been trying to squat without a belt now, just to try to actually strengthen my transverse abdominis and have it be more strong and kind of bracing myself. I did have some SI trouble, I believe, during this session, so we'll see what happens after this, but going to the next set. So going into this next set, I went right up to 285. So I consider this my first working set. So actually, again, I don't remember what I actually hit on this, but I know I did take a long time to get under the bar. So for me, when I'm actually getting under the bar, especially if I'm doing like a higher rep range day, I need to make sure my feet get set up. So I do have a kind of like femoral lateral rotation in my right leg, meaning that the way that my femur, the big hard bone of that makes up your thigh, the way it actually sits in the fossa, the actual hole in my hip, it's kind of laterally rotated. So my foot kind of naturally wants to shift outward. That might contribute to the actual scoliosis itself, but like right there, you could see I kind of had this halfway stop. That was because my SI kind of, either my spine shifted a little bit or my SI was kind of unstable. Again, I'm going to 315 now, and I did squat without a belt because my train of thought at this point was that I'm strengthening my abdominals to actually bear the load better than I would if I had a belt on. So I do transition after this first set. You'll see again how I'll have like a pause about halfway through the rep. All that is basically, again, the SI joint flaring up. I believe after this set I do put on a belt too. So let's go ahead and just see how this boils out. Yes, you could even see it in my face as I'm kind of grinding these last few reps out, that they're grinders for sure. The one thing that I will say that I did do well, and that everyone should take note of, is that I am bracing before I go down. Excuse me. So what I mean when I say that I'm bracing, I'm basically bracing my transverse abdominis and filling my diaphragm with air so that I'm actually tight and all the way down. And so even in the bottom of the hole, I'm tight and I can just explode up. Now, obviously, the explosivity wasn't there, but I think on this last rep, you'll see that I kind of stop halfway again. So I kind of always just kind of push through it, but it really isn't that healthy of a strategy or even thing to do. So in this next set, you see, I bust out the belt. What do I listen to? When I work out, I listen to a lot of like heavy rap and EDM just to kind of like zone myself out and not think about what I'm about to do. And it's really simple. It's simple. It's like almost therapeutic. There's only one thing you gotta do. It's just sink down and come right back up. That's it. So going forward, like, it was more so that I had to get out of my own head. And you could see I tightened the belt a lot this time. My back was probably not doing too hot. So again, get under the bar. Hear me breathe. Take that big breath. And then descend. One thing I am transitioning to is actually a lower bar squat due to the bar having a tendency to roll down my back. So it just involves me leaning more forward actually when I do squat. But it's something that I've been dealing with for a while and I've actually kind of become used to. So this next set I actually go up and I add, I believe I just added 5s. Yeah, so it's total for 325 right now. Again, before I had this SI injury, this wasn't that difficult of a weight. However, I believe I do get stopped. Yeah, my friend Stefan comes up right now, and actually was just asking if I needed a spot, which I gladly took. So I'm explaining to him just how to come up, but you'll see in a little bit I actually do. We kind of stop and have a little bit of conversation going up. I'm probably just gonna fast forward through most of it. I do just explain the whole SI joint injury story. So I'll just fast forward through the rest of it. But again, have that mental prep, getting my mind right. I like to really just get under the bar and just explode up, especially when I know it's a heavy weight. So a lot of people, they have the issue like I had here, where the weight starts rolling down their wrist. Again, try to just make your wrist straight before you go down, which is something I didn't do here, and you can see I still have that little bit. And right there, I do have that little halfway point where basically I'm trying to straighten out, but my SI is not stable enough to actually hit that. So something I'm still dealing with. It's only on my left side right now. It was way worse earlier. So just lift smart. Don't try to push yourself too hard, but definitely get a sweat going. It's like a mental thing. I'm going to show you guys a good circuit you can do. Fix this a little bit. A good circuit you can do for your legs to really annihilate them. It's basically 3 exercises: walking, dumbbell lunge, right into hang clean, right into a front squat. So keeping it lightweight, going for pretty much AMRAPs on the hang clean and the front squat. So I'll show you right now.
So next set I'm going to put 5 on to the bar. I'm going to keep the dumbbell weight the same. I'm going to aim for, what did I got? I'm going to aim for at least 8 on the snatches before I go into front squat. So. Connor was telling me the plan that a drinking game that him and his friends play that I've never heard of. I've heard of like, you know, BP, like Flippy. But Connor, why don't you tell them what this game's about and what the name of it is?
This game is based off of historical events that are true. It's called Nazis versus Jews. So pretty much the way this game is played is a 36 cup game, and you put beer in all the cups, right? So basically how this works is that the Nazis put theirs in the shape of a swastika, and the Jews put theirs in the shape of a Star of David, because that makes perfect freaking sense. And then there are rules that apply to this game. So the Nazis go first, and they get their first turn, which is called Blitzkrieg.
It's called the Blitzkrieg.
Yep. And each player, there's 3 players on each team, and basically they get to throw their ball, and if they miss, then they stop shooting, but if they make it, they keep going. And then the Jews get a really good move. It's called the Anne Frank Cup, where you get to put any one of the cups in the room as long as it's shootable, but you can put it anywhere you want. Then the last move goes to the Nazis, where they get something called Auschwitz. Basically what that is you remove one of the Jewish players, you put them aside until both the other Jewish players on their team make a cup each, then he gets to come back into the game. And you guys go until the other one loses, and you talk all the shit you want.
So, take it out of historical context. Seems like a pretty fun game. I would like to point out that we have full respect for Jewish people.
And Nazis.
Germans nowadays.
Nazis.
Not Nazis.
Okay.
But, yeah. This is Connor. You've seen him before.
Yeah.
I haven't edited the video yet. So
Oh, really?
This is the first time. He's been recorded before, but like basically when I got this camera, I just like recorded everything and I didn't have Premiere, so I'm just editing videos now. So I'm like recovering everything.
Okay,
But,
cool.
yeah. So you'll see more of Connor.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking stupid, so I'll definitely be just around.
Alright, now back to the workout. Hit him with the hand. Next set, I'm gonna go for 10 on cleans, and then AMRAP. I hit 20 last time. I'm gonna go either from 25 or 30. So let's go. So, finished with this. Fuck, can't talk. It's getting late, so I'm just gonna finish the workout with some hypertrophy work. But I'll see if I can show it. But it's just gonna be the same thing, leg extensions, lying leg curls, calves. I'll see you guys after.
Yo, so I hope you guys enjoyed some of this raw, unedited content for you, especially when I was in the team training studio with some of the circuits that I was doing. Go ahead and just leave a comment below or message me on Instagram at VCastCoach or any other social media. I'm under VCastCoach and everything. Let me know if you want to see more of this raw, unedited content where it's just kind of me going through the working sets, even if it is only one round. I did film multiple rounds of the circuit just because I felt like it was really something interesting. But let me know if you guys want to see anything more of that, or if you don't like it. Let me know before you leave a dislike. But anyways, this last exercise that I'm going to be getting into is just going to be doing some seated calf raises. So nothing too fancy, nothing too like crazy here either. Just going to be knocking out some calves. So yeah, I really want to thank you guys for watching this workout vlog. You're gonna see me come into the training studio again after this. I think I tried to film some of the boxing content that I'm gonna have for the programming coming forward. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.
Let's just do the next one. So I know this is gonna be backwards, but I'm sitting at 325 just to give me time to set up and stuff. But we're gonna do 3 minutes jump rope and then do the rest of this. Move the jump rope, stand with balls of your feet, and try to go as fast as possible. Mess up, just reset. Keep resetting. It doesn't matter if it's finished. Fuck.